Hello everybody and welcome to another last minute continue Let's Play, and one I have been looking forward to for a very long time actually. It's one of the games that I've sort of planned to stream for ages, but thanks to the Wheel of Indecision we are finally getting to do it. So think of Tron, the film series Tron. There is Tron, and then there is, after a very long wait, TRON Legacy, which is obviously the sequel to Tron. Except it's not the only sequel to Tron. There was, in fact, if you run it by about a decade or so, there was, in fact, when Disney owned Buena Vista for the video games, there was a Tron sequel created purely in video game format called TRON 2.0. It has a very different story in some respects, and a very similar story in others. This does not involve the son of Flynn. It does, however, involve the son of Bradley, Alan Bradley, aka Alan 1, Encom employee, aka the creator of Tron, aka the dead spit of Tron. This is his story taken many years later when Alan's son Jet is now an Encom employee. And things aren't as cut and dry as they used to be for Encom back in the good old Flynn has taken over days. So we're going to start that off. It is a shooter, among other things, first person shooter. There's some other stuff going on. We do get light cycles, don't worry. But let's begin. So one thing to note before we do begin though, you can barely see it up in the old corner over there, right at the old top there, top right on your screen. But we're actually playing the Killer App mod version, which improves things a great deal. There's people still working to improve this, like the graphics and everything, and create and fix errors and all sorts. And there's another version of this mod coming soon, and hopefully we'll get to install that because it gets stupidly pretty at that point. Or at least it will do. Shall we begin?
Yes, shall we?
Oh, there he is, Mr. Turbo. Voice from above, voice of an angel. Hello.
Hello.
New game, gonna be normal. I'm not doing this on hard.
Yeah, I don't punish yourself by putting the
no, there's gonna be a point in the game, I'm telling you this now, where I'll be super ragey.
Yeah. I mean, granted, what was it? I just recently started my playthrough of Duke Nukem 3D World Tour, and I'm playing that on the normal difficulty and nothing because I haven't played anything above Piece of Cake. So
there's a bit in the game where you end up with like an old archive section. And you have to like defend yourself while trying to take things out. And I think there's a timer, and there's stuff that can go around behind you, and you can't see where you're being shot from half the time. It is bloody annoying. Anyway, TRON 2.0.
Shall we see it all?
Here we go.
Please, I've got to get back to my routing. I'm already behind on my deliveries this cycle.
You have privileges I require.
I'm just a simple email script. I
know what you are, and I know what you'll become. Tell me, what is your function?
I serve Thorn, my master user.
My master user.
Anyway, this is Jet, everybody.
Jet, do you think your dad would mind if I had some of his popcorn?
Buy your own fucking fucking popcorn!
sure,
How many
have all you want.
times? 30 years!
Yeah?
I'm a little surprised you turned down the level 6 programming position.
Look, Dad, I know you're disappointed.
Damn right I'm disappointed. I pulled a lot of strings to get you that offer.
I'm happy making games. Life is short, Pop. I plan to enjoy it.
You sound like Flynn. Hold on, son. Mathria, run a security diagnostic.
Yes, Ellen 1.
Results.
A virus has entered the system via email. Lab drives 1, 2, and 4 infected.
Jet, we'll have to continue this conversation later. This is a restricted area. You just can't come barging in here.
Dad?
Get your hands off me.
Dad, can you hear me? Mathria, where's my father?
Alan 2. I require immediate assistance.
What do you mean?
Contingency protocol activated.
Laser activity in 5 seconds.
Mathria, stop what you're doing!
Put on goggles. Clear digitizing bay.
So yes, someone's taken Alan, and the program Mathria has taken Jet.
Oh no!
A game by Monolith Productions.
Ah, Monolith.
Also, take note of all this because this is basically the end boss level. Kinda.
I was gonna say spoilers.
You'll see what I mean if we ever get to that point.
Well, you think that we're not gonna be able to finish this game?
I'm worried about my ability to finish it, let's put it that way. But here we go. David Scully! Woo! No idea who David Scully is. Yes.
Well, it's the brother to, Agent Scully.
Yes. That was David Scully.
Ah. Oh, either or. You could add a brother, I don't know.
All the Scullys. Many Scullys. But yes, Tron 2.0. A pretty decent opening sequence, actually. Dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, SJ had the comment earlier saying that this mod
Mathria,
adds stuff
what did
from
you
the
do?
Xbox port.
So you
indeed.
are a user. Fascinating.
Right. So, you may recall in the original Tron film, we had Bit, who of course could only speak in yes and no. Yes. No. This isn't a bit, it's a bite. He can talk a lot more. Continue basic training. Let's do the basic training.
Well, user, now that you've been digitized, you can think of me as your tour guide to the world inside the computer. There are a few crucial functions you'll have to learn if you hope to survive the system. I'm sending you a help file. You can view help files at any time by pressing the number 8 key.
Okay, thank you. Help files are brief descriptions of common objects encountered in the Tron universe. When a new help file has been added, an icon with a question mark will appear on the left-hand side of the screen. While in the help file browser, help topics are listed in the order required. Blah de blah de blah de blah. So one of the things that we can also get, as you can see at the top here, just to the right-hand side of help files, is emails. Emails are basically things that you can acquire via use of your energy. Much like you can download power-ups, you can also download emails. And emails actually reveal quite a lot of the backstory that isn't necessarily said within the game. So you can find out a bit about Jet, his relationship with his father, what really sort of like happened with Alan and Flynn, a little bit of the history of NCOM from Tron to now, and a little bit about what's happening sort of at the same time, but out in the real world. So when we get the opportunity, we will look for those and we'll download those, and obviously we'll have a look about what's going on. So there we go. There we go. That's nothing in emails at the minute. Yeah, system, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to save this now just so we don't have to do anything. Quick save is F5 apparently.
Study them closely. They typically contain important information.
Stop zipping around, you little bastard.
When a program has something to say, a talk icon will appear above his or her head. To initiate the conversation, approach the program and press the action key. Try it.
Yeah. Funny how this is kind of reminiscent of something else that would be, made several years after the fact. Though not as dull.
But I'm a guy on the internet. I don't want to initiate a conversation.
Okay. 6 more subdirectories have been compromised. The corruption managed to slip past our scheduled scans. Obviously an inside job.
Okay. Okay. Now, Film 1 has told me that these people are evil! Because they're red.
Even though we saw in the cutscene earlier that the evil guys are green, but hey.
Indeed, it is not as cut and dry, like I say. Just get a little nosy around if anything else happens. Anyway, what have you got to say for yourself?
To continue your training, activate the help programs that display the talk icon.
Oh, thank you so much. Right,
Tell me about player movement.
The basic player movements are forward, backward, strafe left, strafe right, crouch, and jump. The mouse is used to look around. You can also look around corners. Here's a help file with more information. That concludes the basics.
Thank you so much for that valuable information.
Yes, basic
Tell me
movement.
about my status display.
It's not like
the status display shows your objectives and tasks. Press the tab key to see an example. Here's a help.
What I am going to do is I'm actually going to turn their speech down a bit.
File with more information.
That's better. Yes, here is things.
Tell me about build points.
Tell me about this is
As
important.
you gain experience in the digital world, build points will be added to your version number. At every milestone, you can use the build points to upgrade your performance ratings.
Alright, so actually you can't see the build thing at the minute. 1 second. Let me get rid of that and that. Okay, so I don't really want to show the bloody window. Anyway, so I'll show you it here, but I'll put it back in a second.
Yeah.
So that's our version number up there, and as we get build points, that will actually change. You can see the amount of things I've got there, but anyway, move that back.
Yeah. We don't need to see the UI.
You don't need to see it, but I'll just put it so you can see. Anyway, yes.
Press the F1 key to access your performance ratings and distribute your initial set of build points.
Okay, so I've just gone to version 1.
File with more information.
Okay. Right, so performance ratings. I've got 0 of 100. Okay, lovely initial stuff.
So does that mean that you currently hate mustard at the moment?
Absolutely. Or should I say, oh yeah, duh duh duh. Alright, so that's okay. So yeah, so that's all of our stuff done. As we get sort of various upgrades and sort of modifications, we'll be able to sort of add things to this outer ring. As you can see, there's sort of a limited number of slots. Sort of basic ones operate sort of 3 slots, more advanced ones 2 slots, and gold-coloured ones are, which are the best, operate on 1 slot. So basically, you can have lots of extra little subroutines and things, but you can't have too many because otherwise it'll basically just sort of slow you down.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
your
a
code,
weight system.
Yeah, your code literally won't be able to cope with it.
Yeah. So it's, so instead of weight, it's speed.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like going, it's like using dial-up back in the day.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations, you learned about build points to complete your first task. 5 build points have added to my version number. Yes, I'm at version 1.0.5.
Mathria has just requested an IO node link with you.
Right, we get to meet Mafria now, that mysterious voice. Okay, where did he go? Through here.
Tell me about IO nodes.
IO nodes are how programs communicate when not in the vicinity of each other. IO nodes, like most objects, require a permission set to activate. The segmented ring surrounding the reticle will indicate what permissions are missing. To activate an object such as this IO node, face the object and press the action key. I believe that's it.
So you can actually see Mafria, that's the yellow sort of figure above where it says tab task update.
You do not have the proper permission set to activate this object. This way, user.
Right. Where'd he go?
Through the wall somewhere.
Oh,
activate this help program to learn about archive bins.
Right, I'm not going to bother asking me about archive bins. Oh no, it actually requires me to talk to him about.
Tell me about archive bins.
This is the tutorial
Archive
after
bins
all.
can contain
Everything needs to be
emails,
talked about.
Help files, and subroutines. Like most objects, they require a permission set to activate. To activate, face the archive bin and press the action key.
So this is what will be.
An empty archive bin exhibits no item nodes. That about covers it.
That about covers it. Thank you very much indeed. Anyway, so it's these we'll be looking out for as we go along. These have got the upgrades and all sorts of other things, but we haven't got permission for that either.
Looks like you don't have the proper permission set to access.
Congratulations,
this
you can't even get
either.
that.
Wait, I've got it here somewhere. Here you go. Now that you have the proper permission set,
hooray, we've got permission.
Yes,
all right. For God's sake.
To download an item from an archive bin, select the corresponding number on your keyboard.
Right. My camera's in the way, but it does actually give you a file directory roughly where I am. It shows me I've got permission free, and it's at the cost of 10 energy. So I now actually need to transfer that. So I'm downloading it at the minute. Does take a little while. Okay, we've got permission free.
Follow me back to the IO node. You now have the correct permission set.
Yeah. I'm just going to go and speak to her regardless of what you say.
Connecting to IO grid.
So here is Mafria.
You must obtain your disk before proceeding.
What do I need a disk for?
It will be your primary weapon against the corruption.
Node deactivated.
Well, thanks for that information, Mafria. That's great.
Handling a disk is tricky. I strongly suggest a quick combat tutorial. Follow me.
Okay, a quick combat tutorial. We're going to get our disc.
Mathria has prepared a practice arena for you. The data stream leading to the arena is on the other side of this force field. Unfortunately, the binary bit operating this socket is missing.
Okay.
Tell me about energy transfer.
Periodically, binary bits lack energy to operate properly. To transfer energy to a bit, face the bit, then press and hold the action key. When the meter displayed in the HUD fills up, the transfer is complete.
Yeah, Jet has gotten used to being digitized really quickly. Yeah, he's not that fast. So the obviously the green bar at the bottom is my energy.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the bit, which is obviously not nearly as advanced as Byte is. Yes. No, I'm not interested. Okay, unauthorized user combat training arena. So we're gonna do some disc training now. Before we do that, though, let's actually get some health up.
Would be recommended, seeing that you just transferred quite a bit of health there.
Yeah, a bit of health, bit of energy. Fine.
To pick up your disc, face it, and press the action key.
To do pretty much anything in this game, face it and press the action key.
Yeah.
Right. So right-click blocks, and we can also sort of summon it back before it goes very far either. So fire, it'll bounce back, but I can also go fire return like so.
Good. Now before we get
Illegal program termination.
Whoops! I seem to have accidentally destroyed Bit, or Byte rather. Oh no! What a shame. Just to prove that it can be done. So there's like 3 nodes on this level where you can you can get build points. That's what the 03 is.
To pick up your disc, face it, and press the action key.
Yeah, I'd love to. Actually, that's me. There we go. Continue combat. Skip the tutorial.
Enter the data stream when finished.
Yes, please.
Core dumps. When enemy programmers are deres, they leave behind core dumps. Core dumps contain energy, health, and often permissions and or subroutines. Energy and health available in each core dump will diminish over time, so it eventually reaches 0, causing it to disappear. Retrieving a core dump immediately after defeating an enemy will award the greatest benefit. Core dumps that contain inventory other than energy and health exhibit small pyramids inside the glowing orb. Pick up a core dump, face it, and press the action key. Does it involve the action key? It does indeed. Lovely.
Oh no! The corruption has breached this sector.
Oi. Oh. Feel the corruption indeed.
Step on the platform.
I remember one of the build points was like just around here, just being really annoying. They put it somewhere just off the side. Anyway, we're going to be doing a little bit of hunting around for those build points because, oh boy, are they helpful! Okay, nothing there. Armor coming, bye! Just double checking there. Right. Exit platform. Code alert. So we got some corruption there already, as you can see. We've also got some ID bins. Ooh. We've got an email here. Let's get that. Virus alerts. All personnel at en.com. Haha. Until further notice, do not download or upload files to the central source code server. We are doing our best to quarantine the virus, but its aggressive nature is making it extremely difficult. It's really unlike anything we have ever seen before. Sorry for the inconvenience, the IT department. Ooh. We've got another email here. Let's find out what else is going on. Again, all personnel at ENCOM from IT. Unfortunately, not everyone has updated to the new virus protection software, and as a result, an unknown virus type has corrupted many systems on Group 7 lab server. We're working on the problem right now.
I just hope to God that you don't actually come across, you know, an email that has like marketing jargon and whatnot, because this was prior to the
Mommy failed to transmit a data packet to my user.
Recent
must have been corrupted.
data protection laws
So
and
young.
whatnot.
So many cycles left.
So many cycles left. 2 build points have been added to the version number, and you see that's 1 of 3. So.
The only way out is up through here. In the next sector, there is an archive bin that contains a subroutine that will enable you to jump higher. This way, user.
Okay, well.
Locate the archive bin.
Damn it, man! Jump higher.
Stored inside.
My, those discs spinning around. Those are deadly things.
So we've got permission 8 here, but also another email. Award announcements from management at Encom. We are thrilled to announce that our very own Mr. Alan Bradley has been awarded the highly coveted International Academy of Intelligent Artificials Digital PAL Award for his latest iteration of Mafria. Please join us and Mr. Bradley in the employee lunchroom as we proudly present him the award certificate. Congratulations, Mr. Bradley, senior management. So this is from March 2003. Or March 3rd, not sure. One of the two. Let's try and download this email again. Come on.
Well, if we have another email that that's starting at 20 and whatnot, then March 20 or something like that, then that'll be the day.
I'll tell you right now, full damage is a bitch on this game. In fact, the killer app mod is actually doing its best to actually adjust that very severely.
My name is Rami. Please free me. I have an important package to deliver.
Rami isn't dead. He lives. Rami lives. All is right with the system. Right, so we did get another build point. There's another one under somewhere. We need to deactivate the bridge, get rid of this stuff, and reactivate the bridge. There we go. Rami! And there's the last build points, all free.
Yeah.
Right. The Y amp, which will allow us to jump higher. Right,
Subroutines augment a program's base abilities when loaded into system memory. To load a subroutine, press the F1 key to bring up the menu and right-click on the subroutine in the outer ring. With the Y amp loaded, your jump height is greater.
Yeah. Follow me, he says. So there's another subroutine here that we can get from one of the guys I just killed. Profiler.
Good.
I will, however, go back because I'm pretty certain there's actually more stuff over there. But there's nothing up there. There was stuff over the other side. So just energy for a start. Right, let's get these installed. Right, so these actually have got bad block. This memory block must be defragmented before it can be used by a subroutine. Okay, because that's where we got a bit of a... we got a bit corrupted basically by all that virus hitting us. So that has to go through the base code system to be defragged essentially. And other than that,
you could only defrag one thing at a time, right?
Basically, yeah. We can also disinfect stuff, and it's just as well because that profiler. This mouse feels very off-center, actually. That's actually corrupted, so we'll need to do that for that. What is going on with this mouse? Utility, thank you. I'll get that added. We can indeed jump a lot higher now. Okay.
Not by much, though.
Yeah. Okay, the subroutine profile has been successfully disinfected and the bad block has been successfully got rid of as well. So let's get the other bad block. Repaired. And get the profiler on as well. That gives you the ability to receive vital information about the targeted program, so name and health, basically. Permission 7 and another email, so let's get these. The award announcement. If you see Mr. Bradley, please inform him that he is needed in the employee lunchroom. Alan's too busy working on shit to get his reward. And that's an additional permission. You can just about see it in the ring between the two bars. Right, let's get out of here. We're already at version 1.2.1, and that bad block's now been repaired as well. Okay. Oh, wrong way. I do believe headshots work with discs as well.
I would think so. Yeah, taking a disc to the dome is quite a deadly thing.
Robbie, what's up?
Thanks, program. I was afraid my subroutines were going to become infected.
Follow me to the exit.
Okay. I'll happily follow you to the exit.
Oh, don't tell me you've done yourself in already.
Something special I need to do. No. Oh, there you go. There's there's a bit which is just slightly lower by about an inch. But there you go. You can see you got Bite's health was revealed then. What have we got here? Profile which we've already got, and another email. Evidently, Mr. Bradley is not available to attend the award presentation. For those who are interested, a copy of the award certificate will be featured in the next company newsletter. Right. We have escaped, and 10 bill points have been added. Here we go. The Colonel's command deck.
Colonel, system scans indicate partitions 5 through 32 are infected.
Block all right access privileges and send in more intrusion countermeasure programs.
Yes, sir.
Have you isolated the source?
Not yet, sir. However, we've picked up the signature of an unauthorized program in the sector.
Quarantine and bring the program to me immediately.
So what are you exactly? A bit?
A bit? Ha! I'm a byte. Mathria wouldn't send a simple bit to do a byte's job. Let me tell you, mister. Shh!
So, there's a thing here, which is an optimizer, and we'll get to that in a second, but before that, here's an email.
Of course.
Send me your resume. June 2nd? Or June 2002? Make your guess as good as mine. From Alan to Jet. Look, son, I know you have a problem with working at the same company as your old man, but I've heard that the games division is looking for an entry-level programmer. Doesn't pay very well, but it's a foot in the door. Perhaps after a few months you could switch over to R&D. Anyway, I won't co-sign for the lease of your new apartment unless you have a job. So I suggest you send in your resume immediately. Don't let pride get in the way of your better judgment. Dad. So yeah, so got 4 things to look out for this time. So, an optimizer. Tell us about this optimizer, Byte.
Strange little creature. What are they?
That is a code optimization where they graze on excess code. Activating one allows you to optimize a subroutine up 1 level. To use, face the creature and activate.
Right, so we can optimize one of these subroutines we have. Unsurprisingly, I'm going to say let's get the Y-amp up to beta and basically double the amount we can jump. So that drags it into there. Does a couple of bits and kaboom! We now have a nice green bit of code.
You do not have the proper permission set to enter the power stream control sector. Follow me.
Jeffro Bradley to Alan Bradley. Per your request, I checked our company handbook and there doesn't appear to be any problem with your son working here. Nothing in regard to nepotism, at least. Send his resume over and I'll get it in the system. That's from HR about his son. Okay. All over the place for those.
In your interface program.
A bit rude. All I do is say hello.
There's a subsystem that runs beneath the main level. Look down there.
Ah, sneakily, there is a build point right behind where you come in. So there we go.
I'm coming after you. I'll touch you now. You are mine. Converting progress now.
Mission 1 and fuzzy signature. Let's get that on. Ooh. So it's like silences movement sound generated by running, walking, crawling by 25%. Any additional thing like that is very, very welcome. Another 2 build points. So when we get to sort of a new version number, we'll actually have more slots because our code will be optimized. I'm not quite sure how that works, considering he's a kid, but our code will be optimized, and the result of that will have more slots for things. Yeah, okay. Anything else down here?
The corruption is spreading. We must keep moving.
Corruption is spreading. Viral source confirmation user jet. Well, that's not good. Okay. Door.
Uh-oh. The source of the corruption.
Now this is unexpected. These programs believe you are the source of the corruption. That's rather funny, actually. Come,
what?
You are not safe here. We must find.
What? It's not funny at all. Woo! I am a nasty user. Okay, moving on.
You believe this corruption? More and more zealots are popping up. There goes the neighborhood. But what the hell's... I found an anomaly! Ah! Prepare.
Can't bounce off a wall. These guys have got energy shields, as you may have seen. Mission 4. Why don't I use that?
Can you tell me how to get to the exit port?
The exit port is located beyond the power stream, but getting across is impossible. The auto exec is broken. You'll need to cycle the power stream manually. Don't get too close to the power streams.
Okay. Cycle the power streams manually. Okay, how the heck do I do that? Oh, through here. So I can't access that bin yet because I don't have all the permissions. What's that though? Got permission for. There's an unknown subroutine though. We'll nab that. Right. It's an unknown subroutine. It was an incompatible subroutine to one that has been used. Drag a foreign subroutine onto the procedural icon. Okay, so where's it gone? There we go. So that goes to there, and we'll find out eventually. So let's do it. There we go. What that is. This game is incredibly satisfying to look at. It's double. It is. It really is. Right. I was going to say, is there something down there? And there is. First of all, let's... Ooh, God. Permission 2. And I'm willing to bet that's the permission we were missing for the email. Oh shoot. Oh well, no, Dad. I knew I was going to overcook that. End of line. Yes, I know. Okay, F9 does not work as quick load. Because if I was going to be up there, I was going to blooming save it again. Okay, right, hang on. Pounced upon. There we go. Primitive charge. Primitive charge increases the damage of the disc, rod, ball, and mesh primitives. Also applies even when primitives are upgraded by subroutines. So we've got 20% extra damage we're going to get. I'm down for that. Yeah, it is indeed permission 2 that we are missing currently. So let's go and grab that. We want the. There's a permission 4 we've got, but we've got that unknown subroutine, which we'll go grab. Okay. So I have to go through this process again. Oh, I have to. As soon as I do it. As soon as I save it. Oh, okay. Look. Load that. Load that. I've just done. Thank you.
And there's a double cross going geeking out, getting super nerdy with Tron here.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a really nice game. A lot of stuff in here, right? Profiler, beta, virus scan, YAMP. So there's some so you'll find ones that are essentially downgrades as well, which aren't any good to you whatsoever. Before we continue, I'd love to find out what this is.
It just seems like a collectible render.
There we go. Tron is the most important sword and sorcery fantasy 80s film. Let's find out what that is. In the meantime...
Oh, Willow was that...
I wouldn't say it was the most important. Profile of beta. We've currently got alpha, so that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. Virus scan is 25 energy. I'm trying to avoid using it. Oh! Okay. That was rude. I'm in the middle of shit.
Yeah. You've had enough of wandering around and waiting to find your exposition. What's action, damn it?
Apparently so. In the middle of the... Oh, bloody hell, more. Oh, he just went straight through my guard. Okay. Right, what we're gonna do is not open the door. I feel like that's a good idea, not opening the door.
You know, progression is needed, but you never know what could be behind those scary doors.
I know what's behind that scary door.
Yeah, because it's all see-through and all that jazz.
Okay, so you can just see top right. Now, submask was what it was. Submask, okay. We've got an upgrade for that now, profile, as you can see. That's changed. I'm going to move it back over here. And... submask, what's that got to do? There's basically some armour. So I'm not worried about making noise in a minute, to be honest.
No.
But I'll do some armour, that'll be great. I'm actually not going to open that door, I'm going to go and sneak up here instead. Or say sneak. I'm going to move very loudly. But it also allows me to go back up here and get the email.
Yeah.
Important. Alan to Patrick. Subject Jet. I got to meet your boy Jet today, says Patrick. A fine young man. He aced the programming test and everyone seemed to like him. I didn't see a bit of that attitude problem you keep mentioning. I've got a slot on the Space Paranoids 3D team. That's a great fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're already lambasting him for his attitude.
No, Alan has a problem with his attitude. Do a quick save as well because I don't think it's doing a quick save. Right, where's that last build point?
Oh, I see.
You don't get to call help, mate. This is what the problem was last time. Yeah, we've got enough permission to turn that off. Give me all the health and all of the business. Right. Our stream's being cycled.
Unauthorized use of resources detected.
Activating security.
Yep, I'm going to keep ducking back and forth behind that thing if you're going to keep doing that. I'm going to go turn off that resin station.
Yeah, the old duck and weave technique.
The old duck and weave technique, and the old go back to where that health was so you can get. Yeah, so eventually those full out of energy and just sort of disappear. Oh, hey! Okay. Make sure that's turned off. Where's the rest?
Port activation approaching.
Yeah, I knew there'd be. I knew the last one would be down here somewhere.
Typical.
Yeah. Version 1.5.6 now. What has he got to say for himself? Ferdinand.exe.
If you have packets to transport, you better hurry. The exit port is scheduled to go active soon.
Okay.
It doesn't have an MP3 file attached to that email, does it?
Nope, it does not.
Port activated.
Gosh, sucks.
Illegal program detected in exit port sector. Quarantine protocol fields raised. Additional quarantine protocol field raised.
That's unfortunate.
Activating security resin station.
Yeah, these boys have a lot more health to them.
They do.
Stop executing escape routine. Oh!
God.
Yeah, sorry for my lack of like commentary to this game at the moment. It's been a long game, so.
No worries. So we've basically got to sort of go in and out of this area now to try and get all the bits sorted and get all the protocols down.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go through here and make sure we've got various... Oh, hey! Anyway. Patrick giving an update to Alan about Jet. Don't worry, Jet's doing fine. He's more than pulling his weight on the Space Paranoid's 3D team. In fact, I'm bumping him up to lead programmer on the next title. There's also a level 6 programming position open up in R&D in a few months. That would be perfect for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's not happening.
Right. Okay, we got number 2. Some energy.
Additional quarantine protocol field raised.
Before this. Oh, God's sake. They like sneaking around. Right. I have both of those. Aha, I saw you that time.
Additional quarantine protocol field raised.
Right, okay. 3 done. Right. Right. And Bradley only has so much tolerance for fools. Well, for his son,
quarantine
apparently.
protocol measures offline.
Right, oh, there we go.
Incompetent scripts. Find out where that port leads. Yes, girl.
Find out where that port leads.
Freeze, program. Colonel wants to work with you.
It leads exactly to him. That's unfortunate. Right.
Yeah.
Query index 224-C. Unauthorized use of resources. Program quarantine in connection to spreading virus. User unknown. State your origin.
You're making a big mistake.
Mistake? Reveal your creation date before I disassemble your code one operation at a time.
Well, I was born in 82.
Impossible! You are much too complex to be from that period. You have been accused of spreading a viral agent through the system. What is the intended goal of this sabotage?
I'm not responsible for that virus.
Enough! Who is your user?
I am a user.
Blasphemy! Regulars, put the prisoner in a bin.
Wait, you can't do this. I'm a user. Find Mathria. I'm trying to help her.
Mathria?
Let the log files show prisoner refused to cooperate and is considered incompatible.
Let the log file show it was very important to have that arse shot.
The grid.
Have you not learned from the
I guarantee
various
it'll
20
be a
years
race
of
you won't
gaming history?
forget.
It's like ass shots sell games, apparently.
Take them to the staging pit.
Just look at X-Blades. Oh, wait.
You've entered a new system of different memory requirements. Please reconfigure your subroutines. Well, we're going to have the jump on.
Mm-hmm.
And charge on. And that on. I think we can probably get everything on, yeah.
Yeah. The early days, I suppose. Squeeze
Yep,
it all
nothing
in.
else there. Lovely. Right. Find Mathria and protect her from the corruption. Learn about light cycles before competing on the game grid.
Yeah.
Programs
Possibly
Cody,
the coolest
Skate,
bit
and
of
Jet. Prepare
of
to
the
enter Grid
franchise
Arena
is this.
1.
Yeah, the bike segment.
Prepare to enter Grid Arena 1.
Here's your rod primitive. Once on the grid, activate it to res in your light cycle.
Right, we've been given a rod primitive. Also, there's some build points here. And if I remember rightly, like some of the build points actually just disappear. So, yeah, you kind of need to get stuff sorted. There's security lockers here, but they require various permissions. We can get permissions 1 and 2, and also an email. We'll get the permissions first. And the email next. Worried about my job, says Nick. Says Olivia to Nick in December. Boy, the mood around here is pretty awful. I heard that the CFO is deep trouble for misallocation of funds. First the internet bubble burst, and now this. I also heard that Gibbs Jr. is putting the company up for sale. You know any good headhunters? So Encom went, kind of went down the hill, end of 2002 with the .com bubble bursting. And now you know why things aren't necessarily as good. Not my permissions. Sure, I don't.
To learn how to operate a light cycle, please enter the data stream. Wait while I open the port.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not listening to you. I need to look around. I need more permissions. More bill points. More. Okay, it's gotta be like somewhere, isn't there? certain build points only appear after you've done certain stages, if I recall, which is really annoying. Okay, let's don't be all delayed. Come on. Okay.
To learn how to operate a light cycle, please enter the data stream. Wait while I open the port.
Okay, well, don't think anything else is around here. Let's learn about being on a light cycle. Okay, guess what?
First, the basics. Light cycles travel at a default speed and cannot be stopped. To steer your light cycle, use the right and left strafe keys. To accelerate, press and hold the move forward key. Releasing the key returns the speed back to default speed.
I like that the top speed of the standard light cycle is 1980.
An added speed boost is gained when near an opponent's light cycle trail. Use camera zoom and camera rotation keys to control camera position. Use the light cycle camera toggle to switch between tracking and manual camera control. It's not uncommon to find power-ups on light cycle grids. To pick up a power-up, steer your light cycle over the icon.
Yes.
Use the fire button to activate a power-up once it is acquired.
Not literally.
Note that power-ups are only good for one use.
Like I've not manifested myself into this game.
By colored areas on the grid, alter the speed of the light cycle. Feel free to practice controlling your light cycle.
Turbo boost applied.
When finished, steer your light cycle over the exit icon.
Right, I think we've got some company now.
The objective when on a light cycle is to outlast your opponent without crashing. To win, force your opponent to crash into the trail left behind your light cycle or into some other solid object. Feel free to practice racing against these opponents. When finished, steer your light cycle over the exit icon.
Oops, died. Retry light cycles, yes. Funny enough.
The objective when on a light cycle is to outlast your opponent without crashing. To win, force your opponent to crash into the trail left behind your light cycle or into some other solid object. Feel free to practice racing against these opponents. When finished, steer your light cycle over the exit icon.
Turbo boost acquired.
It's him. Go. Oh, stupid bot, you're kind of blocking the exit gate. Right, voila. Okay, build point.
Programs scheduled for grid competition are to enter Light Cycle Arena immediately.
And free. Okay.
Where do I go to start the race?
Follow me.
Thanks, Dogberry. Where do I apply to acquire a turbo? Says a voluptuous spy.
Enter the data stream to start the race.
I think there's a form you've got to fill out, to be honest, voluptuous spy.
To learn how to operate a light
No, I don't want to learn how to operate a light cycle.
Wait while I open the port.
I've already done that. I've got a game I need to lose many times first. Right. Skate, Cody, and me. Got him. So I think I've got a skate. No, he might have escaped, you know? Might have had a power up to get himself out of dodge. I think he did. Getting away from those guys. No. Somebody's got power up. Oh, Cody did de-res in the end. Excellent. It's me and Skate. Got him. Use of shield break on a head-to-head. Kicked his ass, basically.
Programs Jet, Sim, Frog, and Crom prepare to enter Grid Arena 2.
Jet Sim?
Are you gonna wager or what? Hold on, I can't make up my mind. Hey, program, do you have any insight on which racer will win the next heat?
Definitely the blue racer.
You sound pretty confident. Shh, the race is almost over.
We're now down to 2 racers, and what a round this has been. Okay, red is hugging the wall, blue is doing the same. They're hurdling for each other at top speed. Only one will come out of this victorious. My friends, this is light cycle racing at its finest. Red banks, red, blue wins. What a race!
Hey! Ha ha ha! Indeed. Couldn't have said it better myself. Correct advice was given.
Good call, program. good out there. If properly equipped, I'm betting you can go the distance. Take this permission and access the security lockers. I think you'll like what you find in there.
Hey! Okay. So to rig the betting, we've been given an extra permission. Before we get anything, let's get that email. Nice murder. Yes, absolutely. We got the response from Nick to Olivia. I'm one step ahead of you. I've already sent my resume out to 3 companies this morning. A murder is never a pretty sight, especially from the home team. If Gibbs Jr. does indeed sell the company, I bet half of us get laid off. I can't take that chance. I've got 2 dogs and an expensive car to worry about. By the way, can I have my stapler back? Another build point. Time to head over to these security lockers. We can enter this one. A super light cycle rod.
Programs scheduled for grid competition are to enter Light Cycle Arena immediately.
Yeah. So you've seen the classic light cycle there. Oh god! Don't go for that. No, don't go that way. There's stuff I want to look at first. However, there is something else. For TRON 2.0, they did a redesign of the light cycle for Jet because, you know, times past, the light cycle design would have evolved. So they went and did that. And you'll see that momentarily. Check down here, there is nothing anywhere. Got 1 build point left, but I don't think that comes in until the next time we're back into this section. Feels like I'm right, so there you go. Oh. I was trying to show the people what it looks like. Honestly. Anyway, it looks like that. Oh, Jesus. They really want to murder me, right. Must know that everyone else pretty much de-resed as well. Oh, come on! What? Okay, got frog. So basically, the super light cycle is obviously a lot faster. Oh, come on! I was going for... I was ahead! I'm rubbish at light cycles, apparently. Right, okay. Moving along. Unsurprisingly, I have to win. Frog de-resed. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. Matey boy over there. Gotcha. And where's the exit? Ah, there we are. Right, so
Programs Land, Jet, 2D, and Mercury. Prepare to enter Grid Arena 3.
Jet, 2D, and Mercury. Right, there's a build point still to go, but more importantly, we have leveled up. And there's another build point. There you go. So we leveled up. We'll be able to upgrade ourselves. There is people to talk about. Talk to Robert. So
for the record, you have a 1.19 e to the minus 7 chance
for
of
grid
winning.
competition.
Mercury
Enter
has never
light
been
cycle
defeated.
arena immediately.
Apparently the percentage chance of me being de-resed is very high.
Impressive racing. Keep it up.
Maybe after the race you can give me a few pointers.
Wait, what am I saying?
After the race, you'll be history.
Well, thanks a lot, Bjorn. You're quite the friend. You can say that. Right. Nothing else for us to download, nothing else for us to get. So, oh, hello, there's somebody else.
Is Mercury really that good?
Is a beta version buggy? She's the undisputed light cycle champ. Those bikes move in straight lines, but somehow Mercury manages to run circles around everyone.
So, what you're getting here, if you haven't gathered, is we haven't got a hope in hell and we're going to get absolutely creamed. Before we do that, however, let's upgrade. Transfer rate, do a little bit there. Weapon efficiency, energy efficiency, health, weapon efficiency, transfer, energy. Yeah, there we go. Anything else we can put on? Okay. Right. Let's save the game before we're obliterated, apparently. Thanks, Bjorn.
Welcome to the Light Cycle Racing Finals. In this double elimination match, Jet and Lan are squaring off on one side of the arena, while Mercury and 2D are on the other side. The winners will meet in the middle to decide the ultimate victor.
Break acquired.
Wait, what is Mercury doing? She's gone crazy. One of the observation towers is collapsing. Now she's...
Jet, do as I say and don't ask questions. Hurry, and make your way to the far side of the grid arena. Escape
Oh, come
the arena
on.
by using the ramp made of debris. Do it now.
Shit, that's what you de-res. But what? But I ran into him with the shield.
Welcome to the Light Cycle Racing Finals.
Do you even
In this
light
double
cycle?
elimination match, Jet and Lan are squaring
I mean,
off on one side of the arena,
never on the
while
first day.
Mercury and 2D are on the other side. The winners will meet in the middle to decide the ultimate victor.
No, they don't.
Welcome to the Light Cycle Racing Finals.
Damn you, Lan.
In this double elimination
Lan was
match,
always
Jet
better
and
than
Lan are
you.
squaring off on one side of the arena, while Mercury and 2D are on the other side. The winners will meet in the middle to decide
Lan's
the
already
ultimate
dead,
victor.
so...
Wait, what is Mercury doing? She's gone crazy. One of the observation towers is collapsing. Now she's...
Jet, do as I say and don't ask questions. Hurry, and make your way to the far side of the grid arena. Escape the arena by using the ramp made of debris. Do it now.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Welcome to the
back to the
Light
beginning.
Cycle Racing
Damn
Finals.
you!
In this double elimination match, Jet and Lan are squaring off on one side of the arena, while Mercury and 2D are on the other side. The winners will meet in the middle to decide the ultimate victor.
Because when I got you,
Wait,
so I'm assuming
what
you
is
got
Mercury
a
doing?
shield break or something.
She's gone crazy. One of the observation towers
come
is
on, I
collapsing.
pressed right.
Now she's... Welcome to the Light Cycle Racing
I don't
Finals.
want to be able to see the whole
In this
map.
double elimination
Yeah,
match, Jet and Lan are
it's...
squaring off on one side of the arena, while Mercury and 2D are on the other side. The winners will meet in the middle to
Now
decide
the
the ultimate
de-res.
victor. Wait, what is Mercury doing? She's gone crazy. One of the observation towers is collapsing. Now she's...
Jet, do as I say and don't ask questions. Hurry, and make your way to the far side of the grid arena. Escape the arena by using the ramp
ramp if you hadn't seen it. There we go. There we go. Arena escaped. Anyway, here's more of that ass.
Hello, Jet.
Mercury, you're...
Yes, I am. Then you're not half bad on the grid.
Thanks.
I heard you mention
Thanks,
Mathria.
Protocora.
My user sent me to help her.
Who's your user?
I don't know. Goes by the name of Guest. We should get out of here.
How did you know I could hold my own out there?
I didn't.
Isn't it? Okay. Anyway.
Is it true? What you said about being a user?
So you believe me?
There is something special about you. Come with me. I want to show you something.
And then they banged. No way.
It's a little trick I learned that may come in handy.
If I'm free and protected from corruption.
You can take out enemies quietly using the rod primitive.
So basically we can do some stealth now.
When used against an enemy unaware of your presence. To activate, press and hold the fire button. If you have a fuzzy signature subroutine, this would be a good time to install it into your system memory.
Uh-oh, we've got company. Quit running! Sending error!
I mean, I didn't have much choice there.
We need to get your disc back. That means getting inside the Colonel's
I haven't got my
observation
disc, that's why I can't swap to
It won't
it.
be easy, but I have a plan.
What's your plan?
We want to access this canonical buffer to learn more about how this system works. In the meantime, make your way to the processing level. I'll contact you later with more information. The prisoner cell area is right through that door. Use this permission key to activate the bit controlling the door out of here.
Okay, thanks. Yes.
Prisoner Rami routed to room cells 1001011.
No, Romi's been captured! Free the Romi!
Could take a while. Look at the over there.
I'm not going to show myself. There's a permission that I needed. Ow. Don't know where that bit's gone, but.
Searching primary drive partition. Sending
Oh no, I've already got that permission so I can nip out of that. Unknown subroutine again. Oh, ow, ow, what? Oh, stop.
Sending error.
Is that Romy? Might be actually. See, you can sneak round. But it's rather difficult to do so. Okay, let's get that unknown subroutine. Oh. Identified. This bloody... Come on. I mean, could you? Would it be really hard to just frickin'... Okay, well I must have known it then.
Yeah.
Oh god. What? Hello, welcome to a new episode of What's Killing Me Now? I think it's one of those little bug things that was in the air, but I can't. Oh. Okay, that killed me.
Alright.
Sure?
Try again.
You can take out enemies quietly using the rod primitive. It's most effective.
I learned you can stab people with your light cycle
press
bar.
and hold the fire button. If you have a fuzzy signature subroutine, this would be a good time to install it.
I thought you'd need to, you know, what is it? Save up a little bit more.
Yeah. Where's the old quick save? So, quick saving. Because we all know how well quick saving and quick loading went when we did Star Wars. We did Jedi Knight 2. It was a joy.
We need to get your disc back. That means getting inside the Colonel's observation tower.
The aesthetic choice of cyber.
What's your plan?
We want to access
I
this
mean...
command buffer to learn more about how this system works. In the meantime, make your way to the processing level. I'll contact you later with more information. The prisoner cell area is right through that door. Use this permission to activate the bit controlling the door out of here.
Just give me the damn bit.
Prisoner Rami routed to bin cell 100-10110.
Oh. Oh god.
Activating security.
No, don't resin people, you bastards! Oh, I'm dead.
At least you saved it a little bit.
No, there's like fucking 3 of them.
Shame you don't have anything else at the moment.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on, please. I just want to... Okay, it is definitely something we already had.
Alright.
Let's get permission 5. I'm willing to bet we can't turn off that blooming resin station yet.
Hmm.
Oh, I can. Jesus.
Some pity.
Can't get that one yet. What fucking hit me again? Okay. I've got enough energy at the moment, but I do now have more permissions.
Good.
And that thing couldn't get me because the bin was in the way, which I'm very pleased about. Oh, now it's got me for some reason. Not sure why I can't just kick that thing's ass, but it's just. Open that door over yet. Oh, come, what? I mean, I'd love to be able to do something here. Energy would be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's another resin station. Let's get rid of that. Screw you. Robbie!
Hey, program, it's me, Rami. Activate the bit that controls this door and I'll get us out of here. Now, let's get...
Well, let's get indeed, and then... Yeah, that explodes next to me, it kills me.
Ah.
But I quick saved, so we're good.
Good.
Ow! Son of a bitch. I'm going to ignore you, Robbie. You're just causing me issues. Let's make sure we can go back up here and get that other thing. Virus scan, beta. Unsurprisingly, that involves a virus scan. But it'll let you know if things are corrupted before you do anything. So I can't get that door. I can get that door. I went in, but at least I'll be able to get more health.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything else really. Okay. Robbie, I'm coming! Wheresoever it is you are nowadays. You might have spotted there's an energy orb up there. Top, so. Oh, go away. Please go away. Oh, wow, that just completely wrecks me.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing you can do. You can't block them. You can block some stuff. You can block stuff with the disc. You ain't got the disc.
Dang.
Make sure that all those res thing stations are off, though. You can see there's somewhere you can need to go upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, God, for the love of God, leave me alone! So end your current game. I'm well aware of in my current game. I'm reloading.
Data stream is active.
Thanks, Romy.
Until next time.
I mean, there's clearly other stuff to do here, but I think we have to come back. So I'm just going to do a sort of a normal save game here. Prisoner bin. Processing level accessed. Access the kernel's observation tower and retrieve your disk. Access an I/O node and receive Mercury's message. You mean like this? Oh.
I found an anomaly. Send me error.
Oh, well, I got permission 5. Fill the encryption keys and access the processing platform. So actually we're doing stuff before we were told.
Connecting to I/O grid. Okay, here's the deal. You can use the processing platform to reach the recovery level. From there, you should be able to gain access to the kernel's observation tower.
It's the kernel.
I'm not able to send you the required permission set, but you can bypass the requirement by destroying the 2 encryption keys. Study this help file for more information. Node deactivated.
Is it destroy those things that I was destroying? Certainly.
Yeah, alright,
Yes,
one
there's
step
a
ahead.
hidden build point. Encryption keys destroyed. Give me more energy. Yeah, so that actually costs you energy is the sneaky thing. You actually use the weapon. Check everything's going around. No. Okay. Wonderful. Let me on the damn thing, please. Thank you. ID processing platform. Oh God, this. Right. I remember.
The fugitive is armed and dangerous. Should we call for more backup? I don't know about you, but I'm running to the nearest. Uh-oh. We've got company.
Unauthorized pretty. Your mother's an unauthorized. Right, suffusion. And also permission free. Let's go both of those. There's another guy over to our right there. You're toast, buddy. You just don't know it yet. Right. Right. So. Ooh.
Kevin has to be cold-blooded here because, you know, someone has to be.
No. Oh my God, this game. Right.
So
Virus scan is level 2. Oh, okay, so there's stuff up here that I didn't know about. Right. Well, that's... needs to be disinfected. That needs to be sorted out. So fusion is 100% corrupt. And then subroutine needs to be identified first. So we can get those going. Virus scan, of course, is that. Oh, he after all that, he spotted me. Okay, can I... Thanks. Yeah, we've got all the build points, that's what I care about. Port computers fusions disinfected. Duplicate code detected. Well, we can keep that one. Oh, so the other, the unknown thing, that was also suffusion.
Ah.
So yeah, one of these ones with various routes that we need to do. Lots of fighting.
All ICPs go to code alert.
No.
Sending error.
No, you do not. You little bastard. Oh, another one of those bloody shooty things. We've got an email. Y-amps later. Oh no. So here we go. Oh, that is, so it is the year. It is the year. So it's June 1990. From Kevin Flynn to Alan. Well, old boy, I'm leaving. As you know, this is not a decision I'm making lightly, but the time has come for me to move on to greener pastures. Gibbs Jr. will take over operations. My days here since replacing Villager have been both fulfilling and heartbreaking. I'll never forget the great moments we've shared. Come by my office early tonight and we'll have a drink. Kevin Flynn, Senior Executive Vice President.
Alright.
So something occurred and Flynn didn't really have the heart anymore to continue.
Yeah, Pete, what was it? This is set like, well, the year is 2003.
At least.
At least from certain kind of like emails
From
that we've
those
had.
emails, yeah.
And in terms of like timeline wise, it's like it takes place after the first movie. It is pretty much a direct sequel.
Oh, it is a direct sequel.
Yeah, from the events of the movie, essentially. And it's definitely before Legacy was a thing. So.
Right, let's get permission for. We've got most of the permissions here. 1 to 6. All those build points, like I say, so that's really helpful. It's really annoying we can't do anything about those laser things yet. Who said you could die? There we go. Oh, wow. 2 shots. 2 shots and dead.
We only,
now, quick load.
We only had 11 hit points, so...
This is true, I did only have 11 hit points. What the hell? You just got me via no line of sight whatsoever. It's just pinpoint laser accurate, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get out of here now. Let's find out. Quick load.
Yay.
If there's anything around here that can help. I know there's energy over there, but that's energy. Okay. Observation tower. Lovely and all. Oops.
Not what you need at the moment.
No. I haven't got enough stuff for that. I want to go back up there because there was that res in station. We'll save. So that one's okay. That one's down. I do not want any more troops coming in because there's going to be a point where there's probably going to be more in this area. Okay, that's that done. Right, let's go through that portal. My 2 health.
What was that noise? Sending arrow.
So if you look down there, there's actually the light cycle grid. Hey look, it's my disc. But we don't want to get that just yet. Alright, permission 8. Unknown subroutine. More armor. Let's get that first. And we'll also get the unknown subroutine. We've just got enough energy to get everything, but let's find out if the unknown subroutine is anything. Oh, there it is.
Hopefully something good and handy.
Working on foreign. Use those. We'll grab both of those just for the heck of it. It's going to take a little while. I might as well just
yeah.
Power block. I feel like that's converts a disc block into a powerful blast that can be directed back towards an enemy. So that's pretty useful.
Yeah.
Primitive charge, increase the damage of the. Get more energy. It's the LOL. I'd like to know what the LOL is by any chance.
Probably not what I think it is.
It's a long-range weapon with zoom capability. Basically, it's a sniper rifle.
Hoping, I don't see you try to do some 360 no-scoping with the thing then.
No. The peripheral seal, rather, is corrupt, so we'll start that going. Oh, shit. Oh, that's the stupid fucking mouse situation. There we go. So I've actually corrupted myself now. Ah. So we'll get rid of that now. What I'm gonna do? We'll get rid of that. Because I want that so we can shoot those bloody annoying things. Welcome to Gunville. I agree for that trust boy. I agree.
Code alert.
Yeah.
Improper disk access.
Freeze, program!
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to send more in, I'll happily take them.
Though they're just only going to be dropping energy, not health at the moment.
Yeah, but I'll take that. Oh, for frick's sake. Right. That's not a sniper rifle yet, apparently. I think it needs an upgrade. But we can shoot those things now, and we can use the disc as well, so... Little bastards.
Yeah.
For God's sake, he hit me so quick, that guy.
That's that AI, man.
There's an insane difficulty on this.
Yeah, I know. But even on...
Gunville, population gun. This is double run.
Yeah.
I believe we can go down to this bit now, probably. There we go, lower the force field. Hang on a minute. I feel like there's a whole lot of shit that we've not done yet. Kill this bastard for a start. Right, next.
I was gonna say, that's the end of the level, I'm guessing, that white pillar of light, so... Although those alerts and whatnot are quite annoying to just see it just pop up.
Okay, I guess it's like we must have to go back in here because hang on a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? Where are you, little asshole? Fuck you! Right. Right. Improper disk access. Improper disk access. My disk is fine. Well, doctor's certificate. Oh. Right. The transport station.
Sir, we've lost partitions 0 through 255 to the corruption. Core protocol failure is imminent. Shut down all unnecessary applications and reroute resources to the front line. This system is not going down on my watch. Yes, sir. Has the fugitive been located? Apparently he managed to retrieve his disk. I've ordered that entire sector locked down. No program is getting in or out unless it passes through our transports. Broaden the search criteria. I want that program found. Yes, sir.
Connecting to IO grid. The severity of the corrosion on the server has reached critical proportions. My docking protocols are failing.
What about the ICPs? Aren't they helping?
Oh, please. ICP might as well stand for Incompetent Confused Programs.
Alan 2, please hurry. Link broken. Jet, we've got to help Mithria. Make your way into the transport terminal. It's the only way out of here. Node deactivated. Have a nice microcycle.
Have a nice microcycle indeed. Hey look, there's a point there. Hey look, there's a guy there.
And we're gonna have to save there, I suppose.
Yeah, all right. It always helps if you just murder some dudes beforehand. Get to that point. Oh, stuff. Permission and the virus scan gold. Subroutine. Which is extremely helpful because that means we've got a slot then that we can. We've got a one section subroutine.
Okay.
So if I go to that, that can go into here from now on. And that's notifies you which corrupted subroutines are present and automatically disinfects them during download.
Oh, so that's very handy.
That is extremely handy. Save us all a load of bother. And that's that. Right. We will. Pushing surfer? No. Okay. That's something for next time. Let's press save. And let's do a proper save as well.
Yep. Always best to double save.
Yep. Transport station. We're back on next Tuesday for some more TRON 2.0 as we make our way out of here and, well, back into that section we previously were in, actually. There's stuff that needs to be done there. All those doors won't open themselves, people.
No, of course not. Aye, they have to be powered up somewhere or another, and of course we are here with the energy to power them back up and open them.
Indeed. Well, thanks, Turbo. Join me.
Thank you. It's I know I wasn't really doing that much today.
It's cool. It's cool. No worries, man. Right. For you guys who are watching on Twitch, thank you very, very much indeed for sticking around. And we'll have more of this Neon Palace Wonderland next time. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on the game. Have you played it? Do you think it was a worthy sequel to TRON? Now that it's obviously been supplanted by TRON Legacy, but never mind. We end the day on version 2.7.8, and there are many upgrades to come. Looking forward to it. We'll see you soon, folks. End of line.